Hi guys, Sophy Ridge spoke to Stephen Hammond MP and John McTernan, Tony Blair's former political secretary, about what the future has in store for now sacked and former Home Secretary Suella Braverman. Stephen explained here how while there's support for her on the right or far right of the Conservative Party, it isn't as great as it's made out in the media. At the same time, John claims while Braverman is unpalatable for many, including some in the Tory Party, she provides a clarity that Rishi Sunak lacks. Have a listen.
Undoubtedly, there are a number of people, good people on the right wing of my party who feel that she has a lot to offer, and it may well be so. But I don't think it's as big as a lot of people talk about. I've seen quite a lot of the times in politics that people who have got particularly passionate or lurch on one particular area of political spectrum make a lot of noise. Sometimes the numbers aren't there.
What's your take from a strategy perspective? If Suella Braverman's end game isn't Rishi Sunak winning the election, it's her becoming leader of the Conservative Party, how do you think she's doing?
So she, as far as I've been able to see, she's been in a win-win situation since the middle of last week. She either gets sacked and is a martyr, or she doesn't get sacked and she shows a weak Prime Minister. And I think the difference that's shown by Suella compared to Sunak is she offers clarity. It may be a narrow conservatism, and it certainly is from my point of view, and I think from Stephen's too, but it offers clarity, whereas what we've had is a change about what Rishi actually stands for. Is this the final reset for Rishi? I doubt it, because once you start resetting and relaunching, you never stop in politics. And we live, and I think it was your discussion with Beth really drew this out, we live in an attention economy. So for this day, Rishi Sunak has grabbed the attention of everybody in politics. But Suella had our attention on Sunday, on Saturday, on Friday, on Thursday, on Wednesday. She's able to do that again and again and again.
I guess the question
not dragged down by events.
Will she have that while she's no longer Home Secretary?
And I think that's the point. I slightly disagree with John. I think it's a lose-lose for her tonight, because she's no longer at the table. Her remarks will no longer be as significant. And quite a lot of people who are masters don't actually find there's a space for them to talk afterwards.
So I agree with both men, but I think the main point here is the media. What does the media do? Do they give her a massive platform? Because when she was Home Secretary, of course, she had a massive platform. And as John pointed out, she had control of the narrative. People were talking about her on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. While, as he pointed out as well, that Rishi Sunak doesn't have that. And she does provide a type of clarity. Not the type of clarity that we would agree with, but she does provide clarity that, of course, Rishi Sunak doesn't have. Rishi Sunak is constantly changing and trying to reinvent himself. He was a Brexiteer. He's now put David Cameron in charge of the Foreign Office. So, he's also put other quote-unquote Remainers in charge as well. So it seems to be a move away from the right back to the centre. And, this is slightly different to the Rishi Sunak even 6 months ago. But I think it all depends on whether Suella Braverman can come back or whether she can lead the Conservative Party. Depends on the media. Because if you look at a similar Home Secretary, Priti Patel, she went to the backbenches and she sort of disappeared. She's pulled out to do interviews from time to time. But the influence she has completely disappeared. It's diminished a great deal. And that is also possible for Suella Braverman. Now, when the party loses power and Rishi Sunak is out, then I think there will be a focus on who will take over. And I think Suella Braverman will be top of the list. Unless somebody else within the Conservative Party between now and the election positions themselves as a future leader. There are a few candidates, but at the moment it seems to be Suella Braverman. But it depends on the media. If the media give her a massive platform, then that could change things. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.